Hey Mountaineer fans, after a year of being stuck at home, you deserve all the latest WVU gear, gifts, and apparel to show your Mountaineer pride. Our friends at the Book Exchange are offering 25% off with our promo code BX4 Final Four. Let's cheer on all of our Mountaineer athletes in gold and blue and support local business too. Shop online at bookexchangewv.com or at their downtown Morgantown or Evansdale locations. That promo code again is BX4 Final Four.
Recorded live in Morgantown, West by God, Virginia, and across the world with your hosts, Kevin Jones, John Flowers, and our lovely co-host, Ashley. This is the Final Fourcast podcast.
We didn't go that long. Welcome to the Final Fourcast featuring me, one of your co-hosts, Kevin Jones. I got my boy Jay Flo with me.
What's good? The host, Jay Flo. Don't forget to say that.
Yeah. Speaking of that, we just had to start this whole thing over again, so it's fine though. We're professional here.
It's not fun, but okay.
Got to give you guys quality content.
KJ shows up an hour late because he can't get his technology. All of a sudden, he's technology challenged now. Doesn't know how to work technology.
Nobody told you to have dinner or whatever you had in fucking Spain and shit. It took you 2 hours to finish your dinner. Nah,
Ethan. KJ's like, hey, my mic isn't working, Ethan. My mic's not working. I can't figure it out. It took 5 minutes for Ethan to figure out that KJ's mic wasn't turned on. All you had to do was flip the switch on the mic.
Anywho.
You got to stop taking breaks. You got to stop taking breaks from technology, bro. You think you should start forgetting, like.
Nah, that's a system. They program in your mind. They already got you in the metaverse. See, that's your problem. That's what's wrong with you.
What's good though? What's going on with you, man? How's the new job in Japan? I see y'all got an earthquake. That was kind of bad. Your first week.
Yeah, it's going good so far. You know how it is, getting your body adjusted to the time difference and getting adjusted to the new teammates and all that. But everything's been good so far. Everybody's been super cool. As far as the earthquake is concerned, I didn't really feel it on my end, so I wasn't tripping. I got the alert on my phone when we was coming back from a road game, and I was like, oh shit, everybody was reaching out to me and shit. But I was good.
Is that annoying? Like everybody reaching out? I know 1,000 people probably reached out. Like, are you okay?
No, that's not annoying. If I see a natural disaster where you are, I'm gonna reach out to you and be like, yo, you good?
But it might not be nowhere near me. Like that's kind of like if an earthquake happened in California and I live in New York, and then someone in Europe hit me up like, "Hey, you all right?" Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Nowhere near me.
But it's not like it wasn't. It's not like it was super far away from me. It was about I think it was like 3 hours. I'm not sure which direction 3 hours, but it was about the place that it happened. But luckily I didn't feel anything. So
that's what she said.
Luckily she didn't feel anything. All right, cool. This guy right here. How's the rest of your season going? You almost done, right?
Yeah, man. We got 3 more regular season games. They're just letting it drag. But I don't want to talk about Uruguay. It's stupid.
Why? Somebody they still busting your ass over there, or you don't want to talk about it?
I mean, it's just not worth talking about. I'm ready to be home, man. It's almost that time. Speaking of which, did you figure out your TBT team yet? Because you got to get that out the way.
When I get back on social media, I figured it out. I gave you the list, bro. Again, you just don't be. I gave you the list of who I'm gonna reach out to.
30 people on the list.
It was not. It was only like
on the list, bro.
It was like 15 people, bro. That's how I know. Well, that's how I know you didn't read it. That's how I know you didn't read it, though.
Do you want 15? Do you want 15 people on the team?
No, the reason I put 15 is the people who I'm trying to go after, and obviously I'm not everybody is gonna be able to get on there. So that's who I'm like, okay, who I want to go after, and then if we can't get this person, try to go to the next person.
So you didn't go after anybody yet?
No, I
Gary
haven't.
Brown. Did you reach out to Gary? Did you
I
reach out
haven't.
to E-Banks?
I said when I get on social media, I want to do that.
Jeez.
Which is in another 10 days.
When is-
T minus 10 days.
Okay.
Bro, the
Right, so in 10
TBT
days,
ain't
KJ.
until July. The late July.
This is what you don't understand. We need to start marketing to raise some money to go play in TBT. This is what you don't understand.
Okay,
It's a
you only
business.
put me in charge of picking the team, so I don't know what else you got to do. I don't know what the fuck you got
You're
going
part of
on
the
over
board,
there.
You're part of the board. You're part of the business plan. So
Oh, so now you
the
just
sooner
telling
you
me
get
this.
the sooner you get the team together, the sooner people will get more excited about TBT and start buying tickets. Doesn't that make sense?
Is it not enough that my face is outside of the Civic Center? Is that not enough for you guys?
That's a
Nah,
fact. I want to know what made them. I want to know what made them decide to put you out there instead of me. That's crazy.
I don't know, man.
Start cussing some people out. on
I'm just
TBT.
glad they chose that picture. At least it's not a bad picture out there. That would have sucked. That was a total surprise too. Ain't
Nah, it was
nobody
a good
told me
picture.
that.
That's dope.
Nobody told me that they was gonna do that. I was like, oh shit! Like somebody just sent me that randomly.
Nah,
I'm
that's
like, oh wow.
That's dope as hell. Like, so it's on the what's the name of the building?
Civic
The stadium, whatever.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
on the Civic Center.
yeah. It's like outside, like
It's like a big mural.
yeah.
That's
I don't know
tough.
if it's a mural, but yeah, it's a picture out there. I don't know if anybody else is. I'm sure
Looks like a mural to me.
I'm sure there's like other people. I'm sure like maybe John Elmore, something from Heard That. They have to be up there. I'm sure I'm not the only one up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be smart. And it would be who of them to get a J Flow picture up there pretty soon. If they want to sell some tickets.
They're not trying to turn people away. They want people to actually go and watch the games. Nah, I'll just fuck with you. Oh shit.
Nah, it's been a lot going on though, man. A lot going on.
Yeah.
I think we missed recording last week too.
Ooh.
Where you want to start?
Man, let's get right into the
Think we
shits,
gotta-
bro. Let's get right into the shits, bro. First of all,
Let's get to it.
hey,
get to
so we had a few transfers. We had JB, Jalen Brown. I said Jalen Brown, Jalen Bridges, and Isaiah Cottrell. They hit the transfer portal out of the program. You know what?
What's your
All right.
first thoughts on that, bro? Like, keep it funky. First thoughts, initial thoughts.
Initial thoughts. It wasn't a surprise. I mean, I kind of figured it was gonna happen, but also, I don't think it was a smart idea on either part, especially Jalen's part.
Ooh,
I don't think it was a smart
especially
idea, bro.
JB.
Especially JB. I mean, so think about this, bro. You're from 20 minutes outside Morgantown. Like this program is yours pretty much. Taz is leaving, leading scorer. You got five other seniors leaving. I mean, well, Keddy's coming back, and I don't know if Sean has made his decision yet. But pretty much, they're gonna turn the program over to you, and you leave that situation maybe because
Yes.
what? Because what? You had a down year in some people's estimations, or whatever. Like I don't know, man. I think we live in a society right now. It's just like, okay, if I'm not in the league right now, it's never gonna happen. Like it's now or never, bro. Like you gotta continue to grow as a player.
Ethan, what was JB's stats? I want. What was the stats?
Jalen averaged 8.4 points, 4.8 rebounds, and under a block a game.
And
As a sophomore, right? Freshman.
redshirt sophomore, right?
Yep. Redshirt his freshman year. Played the
So-
last 2 years.
So this is what I'm saying. This is no
Yeah,
slight to
you're-
JB, but like, I don't know, man. Like you just got to be patient, bro, with certain things, and then you also got to take accountability on your part because it's not like it was for lack of chances. You started.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, but to his defense, I could see him not liking the style of offense that we run. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like I could see him wanting a different role. But I think you hit it spot on though. Like it was his team. I 85% agree with you. I could see his 15% of why he wanted to leave. You know what I mean? Like he can get NIL deals. His happiness. Is he happy on like at WVU because of the fans, the pressure? They was on his ass. They was on his girlfriend ass.
Facts.
And her DMs talk death threats. I mean, allegedly.
That's OD.
But and some will argue that that's going to happen anywhere that he goes, But all we know is it was happening at WVU, so that's all that he knows. You know what I mean? Like he came here as a freshman. That's the only fan base that he knows. So I kind of agree with him on that aspect of wanting to transfer. You know what I mean?
I mean, I get it.
As you said,
that what you saying?
As you said, like it's his program. Ty's leaving. I think we only got like 3 players left, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we got the 4.
We got 5 as of now.
Yeah, we got the 4 freshmen, and then Keddy's coming back, and I guess Sean is. When is Sean? Did Sean say when he's gonna make his formal announcement, or no?
Sean's not coming back. I don't even know why. He's not coming back.
You never know. I didn't think Keddy would be coming back.
I did.
You did?
Where was Keddy gonna go? Overseas?
Keddy could have an opportunity to go other places. You act like Keddy could have went somewhere else. I'm not saying it would have been the exact same maybe level.
School,
yeah, I was saying to another school. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Nah, you're right.
I mean, my whole thing for Jalen, this is, like I said, this is no slight to Jalen. I think he's very talented, and that's why I wanted him to stay and kind of live out that potential. Is that I think a lot of people are looking at the Oscar situation. It's like, well, if Oscar could do it, I could do it. I think that's a whole different thing. Like he balled out, like, and there is that side that you can go somewhere else and kill. But I think for Jalen, my whole thing is like, you're from there, bro. Like the keys is gonna be more than likely gonna be handed over to you. So it's like you're gonna leave all that just
his team.
And no, regardless of the system, whether you don't like the system or not, Taz just averaged 18 in this system. Whether you just got at the end of the day. No, but what I'm saying, I'm not comparing Jalen to Taz, but what I'm saying is you got to take that initiative. You got to take it. I averaged 20 in this system. Deshaun averaged 17. Truck averaged. Truck average. No, but what I'm saying is where JB wants to get to that level of being a pro, right? A pro is a pro anywhere.
Right.
In my opinion. You make your opportunities. To me.
That's true. I think it would be harder for him to average 20 in the system than, you know what I mean? Like, than if he transferred. Just because, like, Huggs is notoriously, like, correct me if I'm wrong, notoriously has bad shooting teams, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's something to that, bro. Like, it's not just, I don't know, man. I can't even explain it, but it's more to it than just coming in and scoring. Like, you really got to be a different beast to come in and just be scoring like that. You know what I mean? Like, Ebanks was known as a shooter before he got to West Virginia, and he came to West Virginia and wasn't shooting so well. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's because we don't emphasize our offense a lot, or we emphasize more defense. I don't know. I really don't know. But Jamie Smalligan was a great shooter under Coach Beeline. Beeline left, and then Jamie senior year, he was shooting 17% from 3. Like, I have no idea. Like, it's something to it, but you're a different animal if you could really score playing for Coach Huggins. Like, you're different.
I agree though, but just think about. So Jamie Smalligan only had 1 year in the program, right, with Huggs?
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is the maturation process. Obviously, it's not going to be the first year. This is Jalen's second year. Technically, he redshirted his first year. What I'm saying is, okay, if you don't score right off the bat, Taz didn't come in getting 18 a game. Taz had to wait to this year to kill. I had to wait till I averaged 13 my sophomore year, but it was really my senior year where I really where I got in my bag. It's just like everybody has that time and people just don't want to wait. And I get it because the transfer portal makes it so easy and you see everybody else doing it and you see people having success, but the grass ain't always greener. That's all I'm saying.
Do you think it's harder to go to the NBA out of WVU than most other schools in D1?
For sure. Just because it don't have that stamp.
The stamp of what?
Like the stamp, I would say the stamp of approval. Like we've had some, you have Deuce in the league now. You got JC in the league now. You had Day, you had Joe Alexander, etc. But it doesn't have that name like a Kentucky, me. You don't have that name like a Kentucky, Duke, Kansas. That's what I mean, the stamp. Like a perennial where 2 and 3 guys is coming out each year is what I mean by stamp.
Yeah, I mean, it's a political thing too. Like you got to take that into account. Like if your goal is to go to the NBA, you're going to want to go to the school that gives you the best chance to do that, right? So
yeah,
knowing that, like, you really got to be special coming out of WVU to go to the NBA, I think, just because of, like, the connections and stuff. Like, WVU is just a small market, and I think that sometimes it's not about how good you are, it's about who you know, like, who you can get plugged in with. Like, I didn't even go to the Portsmouth Invitational coming out of school. Like, it was crazy. Like, Big East Defensive Player of the Year got robbed, basically, but was a defensive All-American, you know what I mean? Like, I should have got at least an invitation to play in Portsmouth, like, but that's, like, what I learned is, like, it's more about who you know and just the connections, like, because most of the time we look at dudes in the NBA, we're like, yo, how is this guy, how did he get all these workouts? Like, how is he even in the league? Like, stuff like that. So, it's a lot of different things, man. I don't blame anyone for leaving WVU, but if I was JB, I definitely would have stayed, though.
Yeah, I was just, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't blame him either. And I get what you're saying, and you're totally right about that. Like, it's a lot about who you know and the opportunities. But my question would be then, why did you decide to go there in the first place? Because you knew all of this. It's not like this is new information to him. Why'd you decide to stay? Why'd you decide to stay in state in the first place? You could have just did that from the jump. Obviously, you thought that there was, you seen the system. You know Hugs is not changing his system for you. So it's like you see, like this is not new, and that's no slight to him, but he don't change it for nobody. So this is not new information.
Maybe he didn't know. Maybe he didn't know about the like the political side of stuff or the small market or any of that stuff. Maybe he wants a big NIL deal. Maybe he's looking at how Oscar went to Kentucky and got $60K or something like, I don't know. Who knows?
I get it, man. But shout out to him. Hopefully he lands somewhere where he can thrive. Because like I said, he's very talented. You know, there's no denying that JB got talent. So I hope him and Isaiah go somewhere where they could thrive. I think Isaiah said he left because of playing time and he was out of position, which I can agree with the out of position part. I never thought he was, you know, a Hugs type player, and then that's no disrespect to him, but it's just like, it's just a different style of play, like you said. And I never thought he fit in, and I didn't think that they were gonna let him be the player he needed to be productive.
Yeah, and that's what pissed me off about our fans, like some of our fans too. Like, just because he wasn't a Huggins style player doesn't mean that he won't be a good player. Like, he has the potential to be a great player. Like, I tweeted that IC was going to the NBA, and the most thing everybody said was, "Oh, he's not tough enough to go to the NBA." I'm like,
what?
Since when is being tough? Yeah, like, since when is being tough the factor for going to the NBA? Like, it's not.
Never been.
All our fans know is Coach Hubbs. Yeah, they don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. I got IC going to the NBA though, man. He's an NBA player. I might be reaching a little bit, but I see the potential. So it depends on like where he goes to school. A lot of factors come to it, but I see the potential of him going to the NBA. Like 6'10", pick and pop guy.
I'm on
all
that.
The NBA is looking for right now.
I'm on that boat with you, bro. And people, I say that to people. I'm like, yo, I see Isaiah's talent, and they only see what he's doing in Hug system. But I'm like, I worked out with this dude. Like I know like what he could do. So when I say that to people, people look at me like I got two heads. But I'm like, yo, this dude can go. He's out of position, and that's not. That's not his fault. That's not Hug's fault. Hug you see talent, and whether you think you can mold it into your system, I'm gonna go after the talent and see what I can do with it. And it hasn't worked out. Yeah. So it just is what it is.
It didn't work out because he was supposed to be playing next to Oscar, and he was supposed to be playing next to Derek, right? That's his name?
Yeah, if you were trying to plan it that way, then yeah, I could see that. So but there was no guarantee them dudes was gonna come back though.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. He was just in a tough spot, bro. But yeah, man. I hope it's gonna work out for him, man. If he just keeps working. They said JB heard from Pitt.
He would be hated forever. Do not, JB, do not do that, bro. You see what they did to JB Dixon? They threw a quarter at this nigga. They gonna throw a whole, they gonna throw a whole silver dollar at you, bro. They gonna throw a whole silver dollar at that nigga, bro. Don't go there, bro.
But maybe he don't care about that though. Like maybe he sees the world like it's bigger than West Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Like. But I wouldn't go to Pitt. I wouldn't leave West V to go to Pitt though. Like, what conference is Pitt in?
ACC.
Ethan?
ACC.
And we got play. And they're gonna play them. They're gonna put them on the schedule. Yeah. Ooh, if he come back to Morgantown,
I actually might. Ooh. Yeah, if I'm JB, I'm actually might do that, bro. Just to come and kill West Virginia for one, for all the fans talking shit. Threatening my girl on her IG and her DMs. I might do that, man. And he in the ACC playing against Duke. Yeah.
You think you should take the villain role?
You built like that. John is good in that role. I don't think JB want that role, bro. JB ain't, and that's no disrespect to him, but I'm just saying like JB, he don't strike me as the guy that that wants the villain role. Like he don't strike me as that.
The villain.
Yeah,
I don't know,
because he would definitely be the villain
role. The villain role is definitely like motivation though. Like it's that extra edge that you need. Like you know what I mean. I might have to holler at JB. Tell him go ahead, go to Pitt, man.
Do you think he needs like motivation, or do you think I think he just needs like peace of mind, bro? I think he just needs like the peace. I hope he don't go somewhere just to like prove other people wrong. You get what I'm saying? I hope he don't go somewhere just for the wrong reasons. Like I think he just needs the peace of mind of just getting from where he is, because he's been there his whole life. He just needs a new change of scenery, like you said.
It said JB has also heard from Tom Izzo at Michigan State. If you don't like Hugs, you're not gonna like Tom.
The last person that did that.
Why you would do that?
Last person that did that transfer didn't work out too well.
He didn't?
Aaron Harris.
How was he playing over there?
He's not. Aaron graduated mad years ago.
But he played overseas for a little bit. I mean, how did he play after he transferred though? Like, was he doing good? Like, how did it work out?
I'm not sure, but I mean, I haven't heard anything about him, and that's not to say that just because I haven't heard anything, he hasn't like done anything. But I haven't heard anything about him after he left, to be honest.
True.
But that's just going. You're moving like linear. You're moving side to side, bro. You can't go from Hugs to go and expect something different with Tom Izzo. It's the same person, same coach.
Yeah. They run a different style of offense. Though. That's the only thing I would argue.
Okay.
But Isaiah has heard from Texas Tech, Arkansas, and other P5 programs, Power 5 programs, according to Ethan. He listed a bunch of schools like that. That's what made me say he's going to NBA though. Like there's a bunch of schools interested in Isaiah. Like so, clearly like they see the potential in him.
It was Isaiah heard from 15 schools within like the first 5 hours of him entering the portal.
Well, he was a highly touted recruit.
Yeah, man.
Of course.
He was he was.
People forget that.
Yeah.
People act
So
like he
I
just
don't,
came in as like a no-name beyond 100 player. Like no, he was a top recruit.
Facts. That's why I don't understand. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what happened. You was there. You won't tell us what happened. So just leave
I
it
know
there.
what happened. I've been telling you this whole time. He's not playing the position. They're trying to make him something he wasn't. And that's on
Right.
the coaches. We got to keep it real. That's partly the coaches. But then, once you in that position and Isaiah, he chose to come here, it's not a secret how Huggs plays. And he's not going to, maybe these guys come in thinking that he's going to change the program or to change the way he coaches because of them. And maybe he should a little bit, but chances are that's not going to happen. So, so you left with what you left with, bro.
We have our guy, Keddy Johnson. He's staying. So is it safe to say it's his team?
I am happy about Keddy coming back. I think he's going to take this last year. I think we're going to see him score the ball more. I mean, obviously he plays great defense, but I think he's going to take a big step up offensively. I'm excited about Keddy coming back.
Yeah, he's going to help the team a lot. I think he saw that opportunity like, yo, this is a fresh new team. I'm one of the only returning guys. I think he made a really smart decision, real boss move there, just to show like, yo, I'm one of the only returning guys. This could be my program, my team. You know what I mean? So he's gonna have a bunch of freshmen with him, and he could basically lead the way. We're only gonna be as good as he wants us to be, honestly.
I agree. Especially, I mean, if Sean comes back, which I think is far-fetched, but, there is a possibility. You never know. And then, so let's just say, we got Keddy, we got Sean. Let's just say we have these 6. Keddy, Kobe, Johnson, Jamel, Seth, James, and then Sean comes back. How do you think they should target, like, their recruiting for next year? You think they should go after high school guys? You think they should go after portal guys? What you think?
It would be tough for Huggs to rebuild. Huggs isn't into like the rebuilding thing, like taking the time to rebuild. He's about to retire in a little bit, I think. You know what I mean? So I think he's going to go after JUCOs. I think he's going to go after more JUCO players. Me, if I'm building a program, I'm going after freshmen. You know what I mean? But I think Huggs is going to go after all JUCOs.
Yeah, I think he's past the rebuilding stage right now. So I think he has a good core with the guys coming back. Obviously, they didn't get to play a whole lot of minutes, but they played some, especially Kobe and Seth towards the end. So he has some experience there at the guard. I don't know what he's going to do for the forward spot yet, but I like James just being around and practicing with them. So
James is center?
James,
he's a big forward.
Yeah, he's a big 4. I wouldn't know if he. I don't know if he's
played him at center.
I don't know if he's a center though. No, I think they would. I hope they don't play him at the 5. He's just not. He's not big. He's not in his man body. He's only like what 17, 18 right now. Ethan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just turned 18 in October.
See, he don't
I'm
got.
kind of mad though that they burned his red shirt. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, that was. But wouldn't he have a COVID year?
I think he can still get a red shirt.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wouldn't he have a COVID year or no?
Yeah, they all, or no, James won't because he came after.
Oh shit, that's fucked up. He definitely should have red shirt
but
then.
He can still be eligible for a medical red shirt because he only played 3 games.
Oh, okay.
What's the rule?
It's about 25% of the games. It just depends on how many games you've played as a team.
That's cheating.
But if you check in for even 1 second, it counts as a game. So
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have even played with that, but I guess they know something I don't. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not coaching. But yeah, James is gonna be really good. Seth Wilson's gonna be really good. Kobe's gonna be good.
I like you know who's the sleeper?
Jamel.
Shooter, three
Who's
man,
Jamel?
3-man, from Alabama.
So why
I
don't
think
know who
Alabama
Jamel
or
is? I'm
or
so
Mississippi, which
confused.
one or the other. But yo, when I tell you he can shoot, bro, I've been
real?
practicing with him, and there's times that no, I'm not even lying. He hit like 10 threes in a row, just like unconscious.
All right, bro.
I'm
I don't know why you
serious.
do this.
I'm
I don't know why you
I'm
do this.
Bar, I'm reporting on what I see from practice. I'm not saying I don't know if it's gonna translate to the game. I can only tell you what I see from practice.
Jamel, yeah. Yeah,
He's
Jamel, I
a
like
sleeper,
Jamel too.
bro.
He's like, well, how tall is he? He like 6'6". Yeah, he's
Yeah,
definitely a sleeper. You're right. You're absolutely right about
and
that.
he
How tall is he? Like 6'5", 6'6"?
yeah, he like 6'6". Yeah, so he a sleeper, bro, and he
Yeah,
got confidence
definitely a
as
sleeper.
he gonna let it fly, bro. If they give him a chance, he gonna let that shit fly. And if he was hitting like he was hitting in practice, he got a huge ceiling.
Keddy on the portal. Keddy said, "I'm smooth where I'm at. That shit is weak." That was his thoughts on the transfer portal.
Well, there you
Is
go.
he taking shots at some of the guys that entered?
people were asking him on Instagram Live.
It would
he
seem
should
that
have
way.
left and went to a bigger school, and he said, "I wanted to stay."
It does
I don't
seem
think
that
he's
way.
taking shots at anybody, but
Yeah, it does. It really does. That shit is weak. And my teammate just entered.
Yeah, he didn't have to say that. He could have just left it. I'm smooth where I'm at. He didn't have to add the extra.
Yeah, that was definitely a shot. But I
But
like it though. I like the spiciness.
yeah, I like it too. I mean, he's a hugs quote unquote type player, so I'm glad that he decided to stay though.
So me and you both agree though that toughness has nothing to do with if you're gonna make it to the NBA or not.
Absolutely
Being a good player
nothing.
in the NBA.
Absolutely
days.
nothing.
Yeah.
This ain't the '90s. This
Not
ain't
these
bad boy.
days.
This ain't the bad boy Pistons. Like niggas ain't hitting people out of the air and shit like that. Like it don't matter, bro. If you can shoot, if you have skill, you can put the ball on the floor. There's a spot for you if you do it at a
Yeah.
elite level.
So
But yeah.
it's a good question. Somebody asked this question on Twitter. How would you rebuild the program? Coach Jones, how would you start? Like where would you start at?
I mean, we don't have no 4s or 5s right now. I mean, we got James. That's it. We just have guards. Oh, I gotta start with the 4. And like you said, if you're trying to win now, I'm going after a JUCO big man or a transfer portal big man. Somebody that's really going to impact.
Guards?
Yeah, I don't understand. They have enough guards.
Ethan, you can speak, bro.
I couldn't tell you, but all the people that have entered the portal, or even high school kids that they've reached out to, a lot of them are guards. Some are small wing players, but a lot of them are guards.
We need 2 solid bigs at least.
The 2 high school and 2 JUCO kids, what position are they? I know one of them is a freshman,
Davis.
Josiah. Yeah.
Yeah, Josiah Davis is a guard. Josiah Harris is a forward. Those are the 2 high school players, and then Pat Sumanik is a forward. He's kind of like he's trying to be like the glue guy. That's kind of his role. And then Federico is 6'11" center.
Federico.
Bro, that's the best advice that you can give to a high school kid coming in to college. Like, just know your role. Just like stick to it. When you first get there, just be like, I'm good at this, so this is what I'm going to provide for the team. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't come in trying to just do a bunch of like scoring, trying to be the man and doing anything. Like, if you want to get playing time as a freshman, nowadays with the transfer portal and all that stuff, I would say just come in and perfect your role, and then everything else will come into play.
I agree. I think my best advice is scrap everything you know or how you played in high school, because unless you're All-American, because more times than not you're not.
But didn't they recruit you for what you did in high school?
Yeah, true. Which is true. But what I'm saying is more times than not, you're not going to have the same role in college that you did in high school. Like, I didn't have the same role my freshman year of college that I did in high school. I didn't have those same responsibilities because we had people that could do that at that time. So it wasn't needed for me to do that. So what I mean by that when I say scrap what you thought is it's kind of piggybacking off what you said. Like, find out something you're good at. Find out what the coaches want you to do that you're good at, and stick to that. And then once the playing time starts building and the trust starts building more, then now you can, expand your game a little bit more and, try to do other things. But people just come in right off the bat and want to try to get 30. Unless you're All-American, that's, that's probably not going to happen.
I mean, that's one thing I respected about you, though. Like, you really didn't care, like, about shooting. Like, you weren't shy about shooting the ball as a freshman.
I wasn't shy about shooting because they were open. Because it's not like I was shooting shots that I've never shot before. I'm not shooting pull up.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not shooting. Yeah, they were. I'm not shooting pull up. I'm not shooting pull up threes and trying to cross people over and shooting 2-pointers. I'm shooting shots that I normally shoot. So I'm like, why not? Like, if I'm open, I'm gonna shoot.
True. Respect.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, though, like, we're in March Madness now. Does it feel weird with WVU not playing any type of postseason tournament?
Yeah, it is weird, but I wonder, were they eligible to play? Because if they weren't eligible to play, it doesn't really matter. Like, if they
Ethan,
did they make NIT or whatever?
They were eligible to play in both NIT.
Oh,
yeah, they were eligible to play NIT and CBI.
Oh, so it was a team decision not to play.
Shane Lyons said, "Nah, we're not doing it."
What happened? Everybody was so happy when y'all went to the NIT and won the NIT. What happened?
Yeah, that's they spelled West Virginia wrong on the shirts. That's what happened.
Did they?
I'm not too mad at Shane. Yeah, it said West Virginia.
I know it did. Shut up.
I'm not too mad.
No, it did.
Ethan.
It did not say West Virginia, bro.
No, it did.
Yeah, I'm not too mad at Shane.
They missed the final A or the final I in West Virginia.
Yo, what if they didn't put the S in and it said wet vagina?
That's crazy.
Yo,
that was mad disrespect. That was mad disrespectful though. Like, you just won a championship and they bring out the wrong shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ethan, make sure you use that as the promo for the show. The picture you put out, West Virginia, declined it.
Wet vagina.
Declined it. NIT. But I'm not mad at Shane Lyons for that decision though at all. Fuck the NIT.
I'm not mad either.
Honestly.
I'm not mad either. Obviously, you want to play ball in March, but at the same time, I think it was really like a pride thing. But then also, I think the guys are just tired, man. Like, everybody was mentally drained. Nobody wanted to really play anymore past that point. So I think Hugs left it up to the players. I'm not sure. That's what I heard.
And that's how I know Sean isn't coming back. I know Sean is mentally drained from this shit, bro. Like, he's not gonna want to come back.
You never know, bro. I'm holding out hope.
It's four teams in the Sweet 16 from the Big 12: Kansas, Iowa State, Texas Tech. So, Sean, it's a really powerful conference.
That's at the time of the recording too. TCU and Texas are still playing.
Okay,
That's at the time of the recording too.
So we could have potentially have 5 teams from the Big 12 in the Sweet 16. So that just shows, like, obviously we want to be at the top of the Big 12, but you got to understand, like, the competition is crazy here. It's probably like the top league in the country. You know what I mean? Like the top conference, not league. So
yeah, I get it. But you gotta go, man.
But,
we could wrap up, bro.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta head out to treatment.
See, this is what happens when guys get overseas.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, I'm getting road treatment.
He's getting a massage. This is crazy. That Japan life, yes sir.
I get massage when I'm at the crib, bro. I like the massage every 2 weeks at least.
No. I played in Japan. The massages there are a little bit different.
Nope. This is a team massage. I don't know what you're talking about. Not familiar with what you're saying.
Man. Nah, but KJ's homework, I mean, our listeners can help him out too, man, but let's be realistic. We don't want to hear Pitt Snoggle. We don't want to hear Jerry West. Help him pick this team for TBT because I got a feeling he's going to make some mistakes. He's only going to go with 8 guys, and we're going to get into it. So help him pick the team. You got to get that done, KJ, so we can get to marketing these guys.
Nah, we'll be good. We'll be good. I promise. Once I get on that, we'll be good.
I bet. Ethan, the Alumni Basketball Network should be up pretty soon, by the end of the month. So if fans want to get on and talk to players and stuff on the network, you know, that'll be cool. So that'll be a cool thing, man. All of our alumni getting together at one place, talking to fans, talking to each other, building relationships, building, you know, that brotherhood. That'll be a lot of fun. TBT coming up. Get ready for that if you don't have your tickets.
Yep, come out and support, man. It should be, second year we're going to be in Charleston. So I know last year was lit. I know that I'm expecting this year to be equal or even more lit. So everybody come out and support.
Yes, sir. Nothing else, KJ? You're not having camps or anything this summer?
I am, but I don't have any dates set right now. So I'll have more information in the coming month or so.
All right, well, that'll be we can put it on the
Shout
website.
out to KG Motors as well. And Full Court Properties. We outside.
I got some other property for y'all too. How y'all buying property without a real estate agent, yo? Y'all tripping.
Sure, don't worry. You don't need to know the inner workings of what we got going on, all right?
That's crazy. You can't throw your boys
Just
some
know.
commission, yo.
That was another episode of the Final Fourcast featuring me, one of your co-hosts, Kevin Jones. I don't know what the hell just happened now. I'm out here. I'm out of here.
Me, J Flow, the host. Thanks for tuning in. And our trusty intern, Ethan. Appreciate you, bro.
I got you. Replacing Dave till he gets off Rona.
Yeah, shit's been a train wreck without Dave.
Yeah. It's been a real shit show, but it's fine. Nah, just Dave got the vid, so it's all right. He'll be back soon, hopefully. Shout out Ash, our lovely co-host Ash. She had to make dinner instead of doing her duties on the show, so it's fine. But see y'all later.